Hey guys, and welcome back to the COC. No super long intro. Today is just going to be trades videos and talking about the current standings in the league. So let's not waste any time and just hop right into the video. Alright, let's go over what happened in the Week 2 trades. So for the eggs, Jace opted out to throw Dry Bones into the void and get Baldy or a Lime Me instead. Makes sense because Yoshi is one of the few characters that actually likes Lime Me's. So he did this to kind of give his captain some synergy on his team, because right now Yoshi has absolutely no synergy on his team. And he noticed that and he was like, I want to make this trade to get, some more power for Yoshi. And we also handshaked on a trade for Green Shy Guy to Red Shy Guy. Not much in this trade. I just saw that Green Shy Guy would give my team personally more synergies, and it would just be better for me to have Green Shy Guy instead of Red Shy Guy. And Jace was overall just okay with this trade, so that trade goes through. I get Green Shy Guy, he gets Red Shy Guy, and that's all the trades that Jace makes. We can see here, Josh and the Fool opted out of trading. They didn't want to change their teams at all, so they did not make any trades this week. As we go down here to Gilder, he actually opted to throw Green Paratroopa and Baby DK into the void, and opted to just get some Miis in correspondence. I believe this is a green me, and this is a teal me, and I'm sure you can put two and two together. He was doing this to support his critters, and this to support, he got this one to support Tiny Kong. For me, let's actually do Wario's trades first, because this one will make sense. So, Wario offered me Yellow Pianta for Waluigi, and the only reason I did this was because I was gonna throw Waluigi into the void anyway for my trade, so I thought I might as well just give him to Wario, because he's probably just going to pull him out of the void anyway once I do that. So I just let this trade go through. So I got Yellow Pianta, Wario got Waluigi, and he threw Saitama into the void to get Danny DeVito out. Danny DeVito is a teal me, and he was looking to get this teal me to give Funky Kong some more synergy. Makes a lot of sense. And then, lastly, I immediately throw Yellow Pianta into the void, because I do not want that character, and I opt to get Pink Yoshi on my team to get some more synergies. Pink Yoshi synergizing with Birdo and Mono, so I feel like it's gonna give my team some more synergy links that they really need right now. But yeah. Those were the trades. So now let's go talk about the analytics going on, like who's in first, who's in last, like how the teams are doing individually, and all that. So I will see you guys in a sec. Alright, so let's start off right away. So in last place, with a score of 1 win and 5 losses, -17 score, we have the Muscles. Oh man, Wario's team, I don't know. I just think that they have had it rough. Lately they've had a lot of games that weren't that bad. Like, I'm pretty sure those negative points were just because they fought the monsters, I think, twice, and they got a really, really low score. And man, they were having some rough times in the league. Lately, they have only been losing by like 1 or 2 points, I'm pretty sure, if you don't count the 7-0 loss to the Monsters. So they have been improving a lot. But yeah, the Muscles not having the best time in the league right now. I will say that. That is reflected where if we go on their character sheets, now this does look, it's not totally justice right now, because they have a lot of trades that just happened. Like, Danny DeVito has not played any games, so he has a score of 0 right now because he has not played at all. And Waluigi has only played 3 games, so his score is going to be low because he hasn't been participating that much. But his team's overall score in the league right now is 2,090. Which, you know, at first glance you're like, hey, that doesn't seem like a bad score. But we're gonna get to the others, right? These guys, they've had it rough. But, you know, maybe these trades, they're gonna put together a new batting order, a new fielding order. They're gonna have some new players. And, you know, they might jump back, just like the Monkeys. The Monkeys, they've made a good comeback, as we will see soon. But anyways, that was last place. And now to go to a very, very funny thing that has happened. So, tied for third right now, 3-way tie for third, is actually the Bows, the Monkeys, and the Eggs. The Bows having a score of 2 wins, 4 losses at a -5. The Eggs having a score of 2 wins, 4 losses at a -5. But even the most funny part about this, the Monkeys, who have had a 4-game win streak, also at a -5. The Monkeys being at 4 wins, 2 losses, but still a -5 because that is how bad the Monsters affect people. That like early in the season, the Monsters were just going ham. They were giving people really, really bad scores. And the Monkeys have been doing really good. They've actually gone all the way back up to a -5, and I'm pretty sure at one point they were at a -13 or something. So they have come back in a big way. But still, it just shows you like how devastating like those games were. But let's start with the Eggs. So the Eggs, they've got 2 wins, 4 losses at a -5. And if we go over to their player sheets, we can see here, again, theirs is going to be a little different because they just got Baldy on their team, and Baldy has not played any games, the same as DeVito. So this is tanking their score a little bit, but as we can see here, their overall standings as a team is 2,305, which, again, a little bit on the lower side, just a little bit. This team has been struggling a little bit as well. They have been getting better. A lot of their games have been really close. I mean, they only lost to the Monsters by 4 their last game, which is very, you know, different. I'm pretty sure the first game this team played, they lost 6-0, so, you know, 4-0 is better than 6-0. Let's just say that. They are getting better. But, yeah. Hopefully these trades will do a lot for their team. I believe they have what it takes to come back. I believe every team has what it takes to come back. I really do. I really mean that. Now let's go to my team. So my team has a score of 2 wins, 4 losses, -5. And if we go to our team sheet, we have a score of 3,045. So I'd say this is very average. So my team, they don't really win by a lot, and they don't really lose by a lot. I'm pretty sure the most devastating game I've had was actually versus the Eggs, where I think I lost to them 0-3. I think that was my biggest loss. And every others, I have either lost by either 1 point or 2 points. So my team is very consistent, but we have a really hard time actually scoring. Except for that, like, one weird game with the Monarchs that was, like, 15-16, but still we only won by 1, so I don't know. That was a weird game. But other than that, my team mostly is a low-scoring, high-defensive team. And hopefully with these changes and the fielding and batting orders that I have coming through, this will give us a little more oomph in our gameplay, you know? That ability to get some more runs in. And finally, the other person tied for third place, the Monkeys. They have a score of 4 wins, 2 losses at a -5. If we go over to their player sheet, they have a score of 2,975, but theirs is actually heavily nerfed because they did lose one of their main players recently, which was Baby DK. And as we can see here, they have 2 Miis on their team that have not played at all yet. So they would easily have a higher score than my team if they did not perform these trades. So I would say average this team as, you know, a little above average, because this team has a 4-game win streak right now. Like, they have come back in a big way. They've come back and they mean business. Like, I mean, Gilder himself has said that he is coming for the monsters. He's going to be the one to beat the monsters. And these trades, you know, they give power to where the power was needed on his team. It is specifically targeted to support his critters and his strong players. So I believe this team just got stronger from the recent trades, and they were already strong to begin with. So that's going to be interesting to see. Alright, and next up, in second place, with a score of 3 wins, 3 losses, +4, we have Josh's team, the Monarchs. And as we can see here, going over here, so this team is actually doing above average, with a score of 3,510, and they didn't make any trades, so this is how his team is performing. I'd say if he started using Mario and Luigi, like, right off the bat, as soon as the league started, this would be much higher, because Mario has only played 3 games, and he already has a score of 345, which is kind of insane. But yeah, this team, definitely got to look out for them. They're very strong, they're very consistent, and they don't lose by a lot. They're kind of like my team, but a little bit better, I've got to say. Like, they don't win by a lot, they don't lose by a lot, they are just a very solid team. Very consistent. Very rare that you see, like, fumbles. Like, we see a few players that have, like, some fumbles here and there, but they usually clutch up whenever they need to clutch up. And finally, you know them, the current undefeated and undisputed first place in the league, the Monsters, with a score of 6 wins, 0 losses, at a +29. Yeah, it is the Fool's team. He is just absolutely tearing house. He put together a very strong team. They have performed very well in this season, with a very above average score, 4,510. So good. All of these players, like, good. There's not a single bad player on his team. Like, I do not see a weak link. You know, other than PD Piranha, but even he's been pulling his weight lately. Like, look at these players. Bowser having an individual average score of 875. And even if you take away the points from the MVPs, he still has a score of 725, and if you divide that by 6, which is the amount of games his team has played, he has an average score of 120, which is absolutely insane. Bonkers. Bowser has above and beyond performed this season. Like, he is definitely the best captain. I mean, it shows. They're on a 6-0 domination. They don't look like they're going to slow down, although I will say some of the games lately have been very, very close. I believe the Monarchs only lost to this team by 1 or 2 points the last time they played. Yes, it was by 1 point, actually. The Monarchs got really close to beating the Monsters. So, if anything, the Monsters, they've got to watch out for the Monarchs, because this 6-0 win streak is very impressive, and they want to keep it going for as long as they can. But yeah, that is our standings right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think's going to take it all? We still got a lot of games ahead of this, but give me your favorites in the comment section below. But anyways, that's going to be all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope y'all stay tuned. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you made it to this point, you might want to consider subscribing, as if you made it to this point in the video, it means you liked some part of it. Whether it be me, some of the boys. You know how it is. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all stay tuned, and I will see you guys very soon.